All right, so question today. Should you try a fatty? I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about front tires. So this one is the Shinko front tire, the 9100 by 21, of course. And long story short, I would say yes, it's definitely well worth trying. Now the reason why I went back to a 90/90 and I also decided to try out the golden tire because hey, it's 30 more damn dollars. Figure there should be something to it, but honestly not really. I mean, you look, the treads are like exactly the same. Even the compound's fairly close. I did notice the carcass on the Shinkos was heavier than the golden tire. So it did make this golden tire a little bit lighter. Now talking about this fatty front tire, the strongest suits that this tire had was in rocky terrain and faster pace straight line driving. This tire would pound through rocks phenomenally. I had really great straight trackability and it gave me a lot of confidence in the rocks. Grip wise, it did fine, nothing like amazing. But the only drawback that I didn't care for this tire was it didn't make the bike turn really slower as much as it took a little more effort to get that front tire to turn in. So for me, it just kind of threw me off my groove a bit, and I thought, you know what, hey, I'll try the golden 90/90, see what it's like. The thing I like about running the 90/90 is when the bike would want to slip, it was more gradual about it. So it was more of a sweep where you could easily recover. I noticed with the fatty tire, when it would slip, it would just go. It wouldn't really allow me to bring it back, and it just kind of threw me off my groove. That's why I didn't really care for it. Some rides, I'm like, wow, I would really like to still be running the fatty. Some rides, especially tight single track, I'm like, nah, I definitely prefer the 90/90. So I would say, yes, the fatty front tire is well worth trying for your bike. Every bike's gonna handle a little bit differently. I did try to raise the forks and the triple clamps to bring the front end down, and that did help. So if you wanna try a fatty, first thing I would do is raise these guys up. You have 3 lines, at least on this Husky you do, 3 lines, but I would go past the 3 lines, bring them almost to the point where they're about to ready to touch the bars, because you got a good 1/2 inch higher ride height on that fatty tire. So I definitely want to buy the golden fatty front tire for your first one, only because, yeah, the golden tire costs a lot more money. So I might as well run the Shinko, and there's not a whole lot of difference. I have heard guys say, oh yeah, I can definitely tell performance difference in the golden tire. That may be true, but I mean, God, when the treads are this close, when the compounds are that close, you're not gonna feel that much of a difference. So, is a fatty worth trying? I'd say yes. So I got 2 videos. One, I'll show where the fatty front tire would definitely be beneficial, and in the second video, I will show where the smaller tire will be more beneficial.